This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. A gala luncheon was held yesterday at the Atlantis Resort to recognize the 50th anniversary of the country's first Olympic gold medal. We get that story from Charles Fisher.
They came from all walks of life, a packed Crown Ballroom, local and international dignitaries. Sir David Knowles and the late Sir Cecil Cook receiving the International Olympic Committee President's Cup, Bahamas Olympic Committee President Award, Sports Merit and Pan American Sports Organization Awards as well. The 96-year-old, better known as the Sea Wolf, as usual, his jovial self.
The greatest thing ever happened to Bahamas. And we're here now to celebrate the combination of David Knowles and Cecil Cook. It ain't Cecil Cook and David Knowles, and David Knowles and Cecil Cook. And even Sandra put me down. But this celebration tonight changed the whole aspect of people living together.
Speaking on behalf of the Cook family was an emotional daughter, Sandra.
I know Dad and Mom are looking down with big smiles on their face today, and they are so very proud of this occasion. On behalf of my brother and myself, we would like to thank the Bahamas Olympic Association and the Ministry of Youth Sports for hosting this gala event. It has truly been a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. It is truly a Bahamian historical moment.
President of the Bahamas Sailing Association, Laurie Lowe, happy to see not only Sir David, but all the sailors get their just reward.
Often in history, the crew's name is not mentioned. Of course, it is the helmsman who makes the ultimate decision, but in a two-man boat like the Star Class, the crew also is an active and vibrant team member.
Commodore of the National Family Island Regatta, Danny Strawn, had high praise for a man who have given so much.
This afternoon, we are celebrating the life of a distinguished gentleman who has denied self, given unconditionally, generously, wholeheartedly to the growth and development of our country. To you, Mrs. Knowles, we thank you for giving him to us for all these years. I pray God's blessing upon both of you.
Good gesture by the BOC and the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture in honoring the legends. Sir David, by the way, turns 97 on November 2nd. For ZNS Total Sports, I'm Charles Fisher.
Now also on hand for yesterday's gala luncheon celebrations was the nation's chief, Prime Minister Perry Christie.
When Sir David reached that golden achievement of a gold medal, the Bahamas was a quite different place to what it is now. Awareness was different to what it is now. And the kinds of salutations he would have gotten, the kinds of recognition he would have gotten, the kinds of award. So David, if you got it today, we'll give you a piece of property. See? Now, you might give it back, but we'll give you a piece of property. You know, that's what you get for gold medal these days. So you actually, I'm telling you, you actually could make a petition to claim a piece of property. It's out there by Travelers Rest where the rest of them getting it. I see someone in the family says they're going to claim it. But true, in those days, and this is why I think this recognition, and I was so pleased when I walked into this room, straight from the airport, to see the numbers who have come out to salute him. This has to be a wonderful testimony.
The Executive Board of the International Olympic Committee held a meeting earlier this week in Switzerland. IOC member Richard Petterkin was in town for yesterday's Olympic celebrations, and he came bearing some good news.
It was agreed that if all the stakeholders involved in this decision are in agreement, that baseball, softball will be on the sports agenda, the sports program for the Olympic Games in Tokyo in 2020. And of course, those shareholders or stakeholders include the International Federation, the host, and broadcasters. So let's hope, Bahamas, that happens and you can start practicing now in the hope that you make it as a team and it joins your track and field people who have been so used to winning medals.
The high school basketball season is upon us. Julian Gibson has an update from South Andros.
Benson, the official opening of the Danny Pratt Basketball Classic taking place last night. You had the march past of the high school ballers. Principal Sheena Duncombe, well, she welcomed all of the athletes to the big yard.
We are proud that for 17 years we have been able to pull off this event. It's no small feat pulling off a tournament such as this. But we are very grateful to those of you who have been coming year after year to take part in this tournament. So as we begin the tournament, we pray that the weather will be considerate of us and that we will be able to get in all the games that I know you are so anxiously awaiting to play.
We're so happy that you'll come, compete hard, compete well, and may the best team win. Go Barracudas!
Now, in the first game of the tournament, member of Key Junior Boys, boy, they outlasted South Andrews Junior Boys. Final score 17-13.
I think the boys are more focused this time because last year they was really sluggish. I think they improved very masterfully.
How far you expect to go in the tournament?
Oh, all the way, by far, all the way, all the way.
What's it going to take for you guys to win the championship?
Just to stay focused and be more relaxed and comfortable with the game plan.
Now for the losing South Andrews Junior Boys, their head coach, he believes they can still bounce back.
It was some of the first time they were a little nervous and stuff like that, you know, but going forward in this tournament, we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay.
How do you flush this game out and get your boys focused so they can continue to win some games here?
Yeah, well, you know, we just do little group talks and stuff like that, let them know the mistakes they make in the game and stuff like that. But, you know, my A team, I still proud of them, you know, coming out there and they fight, they show a little hard there. But the MVP team, that's the one to watch for.
Well, it's only one loss for Aaron Penniman and his boys from South Andrews, and they hope to turn it around in the tournament. Reporting for ZNS Sports, I am Julian Gibson.
The New Providence Softball Association's best of 7 championships have been on hold since rain came down during Game 3 of the Ladies' Championship on Tuesday. And with the round robin set to start next Thursday, League President Godfrey Gully Burnside explains what they plan to do from here.
We hope tomorrow night that with the rain clearing out and being able to play the first part of the afternoon with the Austin Knowles, we expect to play tomorrow afternoon at 7 p.m. the first game, and that'll be the completion of the ladies' game between the Wildcats and Rockets. We'll play their fourth game, and then we play the men's game. After that, we don't know what's going to happen. If their series ends early, then we can double up on the men's game during the weekend, Sunday, and into Monday, Tuesday to have a final game 6 or 7 by Tuesday evening to have a championship from the Providence.
Now rain has also postponed play in the Austin King Snake Knolls High School softball tournament. Weather permitting, they will try again tomorrow, and some changes have been made.
The games themselves will be 3 innings of 45 minutes. A new one is to be 5 and an hour, but to get the tournament in because of the delay, and then we try to play the championship on Sunday afternoon at 1 o'clock, giving the opportunity for the team to travel back to the islands late in the afternoon on those later flights.
The annual Temple Christian Primary School Basketball Classic will tip off next Tuesday, and organizer Keno Demerit expects some stiff competition.
We have a total of 8 boys teams and 4 girls teams entered into the tournament, which is a mixture of government and private schools. So we're looking to have a good tournament.
Where do you see most of the competition coming from?
Carlton Francis boys and girls was one of our biggest competitors last year. And St. Cecilia's team is really good.
How has this tournament been able to continue to be successful over the last 5 years?
What we do within the tournament, we try to bring friends and family here which support the tournament, and it has grown to the fact where other schools have heard about it and they just started to come in.
And that will do it for sports. Stay tuned. The Bahamas Tonight comes back after the break.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.